I'm Domenico Pietropaolo. I'm the director of The Breath of a Sea Urchin, which is a short movie in competition here in the Focus Selection. My short film speaks about an 18-year-old guy and his interior feelings about his future. He ended high school, and I talk about his feelings between in the summer between the ends of the high school and the beginning of senior college, university. So I talk about he feels alone and isolated in confront of his girlfriend or his friend, which instead of him they want to have fun and enjoy their summer, while he is isolated and wants to reflect about his life because he seems like he's on a different path. In this short film, I talk about a specific moment in his journey of life. And in this moment, he wants to be alone and have time, go on isolated places. My movie took place in Calabria, and he's all in the sea, on the sand or in the sea, because he wants to look at the sea and wonder about his feelings alone, without any inconvenience or any. He doesn't want to see his friend having fun, because he wants to really think about his path, his future. I don't like to deliver a message. I'd like to rather tell a story, and then the spectator to take a message from that. But if I had to take a message from my short movie, is that some people may prefer to be alone as a sea urchin. That's the metaphor for his feelings, because sea urchin have spines that keep you away, but inside they have a really thin and colorful skeleton. So he feels like that. He feels like he has an inside, a fragile inside to protect, and that's his thorns to keep the other people far away, because he doesn't want to hurt them. So it's okay, I'm comfortable to being aside and isolated, because I enjoy life either in that way. But maybe before that he went through all a different kind of emotion and feelings, and now this is the realization, the last part where he suffered the most, but then to heal and to realize what he really is and what he really wants to be in life. I'm from Calabria, so I'm from South Italy. And I felt that way for a little bit when I have to, because in Calabria, in South Italy, the young generation now feels like he has to go away from his hometown to pursue his path of career. I went to Milan to study, so I felt that way because I saw in that summer I saw some of my guys from my age, and I saw them having fun, having no thoughts about the future, what's coming next, and I thought is this because they don't think about it, or because they stay here and they don't think about their career? So I took this brief feeling that I had, and I expanded it to a whole character and a whole story. I was also inspired by Murakami novel, Norwegian Wood, which is it speaks about this kind of adolescent. I don't want to criticize the choice. I just wanted to say some people do that. Some people are that way, but it doesn't mean it's wrong or it's good. Every person has its own path and have to pursue it. So if I want to have fun and be careless, I can do that. I will I will face the consequences after in life, or I can do that earlier and be happier, or not. It's not a direct consequence. I show that in the film because his friends and his girlfriend start to look him in a different way. He's changing and they know it, but maybe he doesn't know himself yet who he is. And they're trying to know, to ask, they're trying to ask themselves what is happening to him, but he doesn't even know. So I portrayed them like a solid group. I wanted them to be a group like it's from that that is together since like they were kids, so they don't ask each other that you know, that stuff. They all took their relationship for granted. So I portray them always as a group, but in that group they talk between each other, and he does not, you know. But the only one who really care about him at the end is the girlfriend, which at the end like is she asked him what's wrong, and he doesn't even know. He can't answer. You know? Writing it changed me because it was a path for me too. Like I took the realization of this world concept while I was writing it. So I was like, yeah, maybe that's it, you know. But also this movie like changed me because it was like a self-made film. It is a graduation film from the European Institute of Design, but it was all self-made. So it changed my life, like because I know people, I knew people that are now in my life, and it changed my career. I always felt passionate about image in general. Speaking the truth, like when I was in high school, I was doing photography, and then I wanted to do that in university, and then like the university convinced me to go to not to photography course, but to like video design course. And then I discovered cinema, and I felt really passionate about it. I couldn't stop watch movies. They want you to find your role, because there are a lot of roles in in the movies. But I felt like I was I don't know how to say it. It felt right, you know, to direct, to could take all ideas and make them one of mine. You know, I think it's a great tool. But I don't think it will like overcome ideas, or because you know the most important thing while making a movie or a screenplay or everything art related is the motive. You know what really why you really make that choice or that movie in general, and I don't think AI could do that, at least right now. But I use that as a tool. Like I use Midjourney for like mood board and stuff, or like I use ChatGPT as like a powered search bar, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think it will, overcome the creative role, at least like the main. Like I don't think we will see like a director, a fake director or fake screenplayer. I don't think so. Just do it, because it's not something unreachable, you know. If it feels like it. But it's not as much as far as you think, because I'll be honest, all it takes at the beginning is have the economic capacity to make your own movie. And if you don't have it, you can search it, you can find sponsors, you can find people who really believes in you, because you have to convince other people you want to do that, you want to tell this story in particular, you know. So you have to try to stress people over the phone, to try to give you money or try to help you in your project. It was all self-made, because like everything, including the budgeting part, because like doing the thesis project for the university, I mean everyone participated in some kind of way, and I invested the major part, but because it was my movie, so I could do it, so I do that because I wanted to take that risk, and I did that.